Hi everybody, it's Dan from Mech Gaming. Welcome back to Battletech. This is Season 1, Episode 20, and we rejoin Aegis Marauders orbiting over Lyreton. We had traveled here and completed a mission successfully last time. No one got hurt. Everything went exceptionally well. Unfortunately, Medusa from that one previous, not last episode, but before, is still out for 19 days. That's super unfortunate. But that's how it rolls. Had two wounds versus just the singular wound. So we had checked the store, bought some stuff. We had spent our XP as we try and do at the end of episodes, and we had taken a quick glance at the available contracts, and that's where we're going to head. So obviously we have the campaign, which is 19 days off to Weldry. We have a local escort desert, one skull. I've told you I'm not a fan of escorts, desert. Oh, bummer. I guess that's this world. One skull makes it sound like not too bad. Pretty good pay. This one's a travel contract, a payroll seizure. Very low paying. I wonder whether you get the payroll or something. I don't know. It's in a polar. It's called a recovery mission. It's a half skull, but it's a travel, which, by the way, puts us in the system we're looking to do. So maybe we'll do that eventually and head off of the story. But other local ones, we have a battle in the desert, 1.5 skulls, pretty well paying. You know we like battles. Of course, sometimes they have reinforcements, sometimes they don't. And then the last one is a recovery. We've never done a recovery mission yet. I've never done one, period. We haven't done one, obviously, in this series. Recovery, desert, 1.5 skulls. Not as good pay. It sounds like you have to get to a point, maybe rescue someone, and then get to safety. So I guess get to an extraction zone. No idea whether extra enemies come or something silly like they just keep coming or what. Don't know how much speed you need. I guess it depends on what they pursue you with, right? Depends on your objective. We're going to stick to what we know. These are all desert, the local ones. We're going to start with the battle, and let's go from there. So, again, we're probably going to face some mechs. I like money, but I like to at least have 2 salvage parts. I know there are strategies that say, go all salvage, you'll more than make up for it. I play the middle road. Well, not quite the middle road, but close to the middle road. Okay? I think we're all good. We know Medusa's out. We were all ready from the last time, and we're going to stick with the people in the mechs that they're in. Okay? While I would love to do some refits, because we have 2, maybe 3 battles in a row, I want to make sure all mechs are still available in case we get one injured. And again, our plan will be to try and do a slight refit or a refit on a mech as we go to a different system. So, let's get a move on. So we're on the loading screen, no surprise. Since I don't do a cam, and you know, I've seen different YouTubers and streamers, Twitch streamers, and well, you can stream on YouTube too. And some people don't do cams, some people do cams, some people do cams when they're streaming versus not. Certainly considering doing a cam, but it does take up real estate. And so far I haven't done it. But sometimes you'll hear the ice rattling. That's because I'm obviously taking a sip, which you would see on the webcam, but now you know what that is if you hadn't identified that sound before. Here we go, dropping in.
Command interface initiated.
Again, pretty dark. So apparently, ooh. Now that's interesting. I've never seen that before, and I wonder whether it's because there's buildings. So we actually can see one of the mechs. I imagine I'm not going to be able to see him in a second. But let's just go over there for kicks. Yeah, so now he's gone. That looked like a light. look like a commando or maybe a fire starter or whatever. So obviously they're sort of encouraging us to kind of come up this ravine. If we look to the right, we might be able to come up this hill and sort of get an overlook position in the trees. Again, guys, remember this is desert, so we're going to be hot. We could go to the left too, and then we'll have some tree cover. If reinforcements come though, and they come behind us, they'll have high ground. This is actually it looks to be a fairly bigger map. Yeah, see how far back it goes? Than we're used to. So who knows where reinforcements will land. I don't think if we go this way, I don't know whether we'll get them to engage or not. And honestly, we have a lot of mechs that don't have long range. So if they have long range, that might put us at a disadvantage. We're going to go to the left, guys. Okay. To the left we go.
Standing by.
Same strategy as always. Now we're going to head towards, slow movers first. Jump and brace. That's
I hear ya.
because while we know that one guy is over there, we technically I don't know whether other guys are in different places. So maybe we'll get lucky and run into someone else separated from the group. Wouldn't that be nice? The second thing that I'd like to point out, because it happened in a recent mission, right, is that we really don't know how many there are. I usually always assume a lance, so 4 opponents, and then potentially, if there are reinforcements, up to 4 reinforcements. I think what we've discovered, though, is that is certainly not always the case. So I don't want to make too many assumptions about numbers. I just assume the worst, so that way we're prepared, one way or another.
Good to go.
So this is where, again, while it's nice to have forest covered, since this is my slowest mover, I'm always looking to move him, especially since we aren't engaged yet. I'm looking to move him the maximum I can.
Ready for orders.
Again, this is our next slowest. I don't want to end up in a bad spot, but I don't mind keep my field of fire a little bit more broad, since we don't technically know if there's someone up here.
Firing jump jet.
Hi.
No sweat.
Yep. Left the one poor EG alone down in there. You'll get up next turn. Nobody to run into yet.
What's up, boss?
Can you get? Okay. I'm okay with that.
Engaging jump jets. Commander.
Yeah, now you guys, on the other hand, why don't you get up here in the woods again?
Up high.
We know there's one over there, and that should be like we are within like steps of aggroing, if you will. Okay. This turn, pretty much guaranteed.
Standing by.
We are going to, as we like to say, initiate combat. Yep, bingo.
Enemy detected.
Wasn't the one we were expecting, but that's fine. It's a 25 tonner, so obviously a light. And he's going to probably be moving up through here.
Waiting for orders. Roger that.
Maximize our field of fire here. And brace. Looks like one of these is going to have cover. Oh, and that one's going to have cover. Okay. So it just depends on who wants what. You know what? I'm going to actually leave this guy in place. Can you sensor lock him? No, you cannot. Just outside. You're my front runner.
Engaging jump jet.
Now, I am going to brace because he is definitely going to come forward. Now, it looks like I can't. No, I don't want to do that. I will just jump then. That's fine.
Got it.
Beauty, beauty. Here we go. Time for action.
Time.
You're first, light. Oh, okay. We got the 225 tonners. So, Commando. That was the guy we originally saw. That looks like a large laser. An LRM. That's what it kind of looked like. We took a little hit, not by the laser. This guy's probably a Commando. Could be a 5-starter. Oop, large laser, medium laser. Okay. So, that does not mean... Oh, here's a third one, 30-tonner. Okay, Spider. He entrenched. So we know the 2 Commandos did. 20-ton. Locust with LRMs, it looks like. Yep. Okay, well, we got lots of targets. So this was a full... Again, reinforcements I do not believe are here yet, so this is a full blessed lance, if you will. So, as you can see, one of our bigger problems again is look at how many evasive charges these guys have. So,
Waiting for orders.
we're going to go ahead and when we're in this situation, we're going to reserve. Everybody will move at the same time for us.
Orders.
We usually use EG to try and get rid of some evasive bonuses, and the truth is that I do want to do that, and I'm going to jump, and I want basically a nice line of fire. This guy. Trying to decide, do we take 2 wedges off of this guy with a sensor lock, or do we take a wedge, a wedge, a wedge? There's always this question. Problem is, they're still going to be so hard to hit, I feel, that we're probably just going to sensor lock this guy. So I'm going to maximize my move, I think. If I could get to a forest, I'd love it even better. And yeah, he's still definitely in sensor range. So this is what we'll do.
Engaging jump jets.
At least this turn. And I am going to lock up my friend here, which will reveal him.
On target.
Okay, fabulous. So that guy has, except for the trees, has like almost no protection,
Commander.
which is what we desire. So it's either going to be Decker's job or the Centurion's job.
Waiting for orders.
I mean, actually, Decker is in the Centurion. I meant Glitch. Now, this is going to put them at odds, as in it's going to put them here, and this guy will not be guarded. That's my bigger concern here. How far can Decker
What's up,
get?
boss?
Decker get about the same. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to actually have the Centurion jump forward and shoot. But then we're going to have Glitch jump forward and guard and try and make themselves a target. I think that's what the goal is going to be. Okay.
Copy that.
Oh, I should have turned a little bit. It's okay. No big deal. We're going to precision strike, as we do like to do, and we're going to just go for the center. So these are partially, they're not in full repair. So, you know, it's got 70 and he's not braced. Now, this, as we've said before, is has the potential to be around 200 worth of damage. Again, so, you know, a huge amount of heat, but we want to take this guy out quick. And if we miss, you know, and hit other locations, it won't be so hot. So we are going to full fire.
Got it.
That's good. No, that was, oh yeah, pretty good. Okay. Very nice. So,
One left target.
exactly. That was what I was about to say. One less target. I usually say it as one less thing that can fire at us. Hemoth, you are an interesting one. So what we agreed we were going to do with this is we're just going to go up here, and we're going to go here. We're going to present ourselves as a forward target. That doesn't mean they'll shoot at us, and we're going to brace. Our hope is that we take some damage. Now, I just don't see that it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for me. Watch, I'll show you guys. 40% chance to hit this stuff and get heat. I think we need to act as a team, and so I could either straight up brace, or I could, like, move slightly, get a slight evasive bonus, make myself a little tougher to hit. What's that, a 2? And yeah, I think that's actually okay. And then I'll brace you. I am very curious whether they're going to move. I suspect they're going to move and fire, but we'll see. So they're up. It'd be great if they just stood there and, oh, no. Bummer for us. Not too bad, though. Okay, so good. They fired on the quick draw. That was actually what we would hope. We got hit. We never hoped for that, but... Thank you, Spider. The Spider did not move at all. Fired. Okay, so now... Ooh. Uh-oh, does that Spider pilot have... He might have, what do you call it? And that's fine, too. He might have the thing we use, Bulwark, because it looked like he was guarded, honestly. Does that not look like he's guarded, folks? Isn't that what that symbol means? That is what that symbol means. Well, no wonder he's happy to stand there. Okay, so that puts us in a slightly more difficult situation. And the reason why is, even with this guy moving fully, we can't get behind him. So that guarded bonus will definitely take effect. We can't get behind him. Ooh, that forest is real nice. So we probably need to go for one of these guys. And actually, the commando has no evasive bonuses whatsoever. So my feet, is that a, okay, that is a locust. So my gut tells me, I'm going to be able to get up here with this quick draw if I want. As close or as far as I want. Now the Centurion.
Receiving you.
How close can I? Oh, I can get in some woods here too. So we definitely, he's not going to be able to get in front though. So, the quick draw is going to take damage, but that's fine. I guess the question is, with our other two folks, can we get enough? I consider the Spider more of a danger. But can we get enough evasive bonuses off this guy to make it worth it? And I think we probably can. Actually, the Centurion needs to gain heat back this round anyway, so...
Good to go.
Change of plan. What can you fire at? Nothing. Okay. Fair enough. How about if I move you? Just move you forward. Do I really want to make it easy for you to shoot? No. I don't. It's funny how he has to go around this guy.
Ready for orders.
See what this guy's chance to fire on him is from here. There we go. Not great. I would prefer a much better chance, so he's definitely going to have to move closer. I'm a little bit concerned about the Spider or anything kind of jumping behind him and shooting his rear. We got a decent amount of rear armor, but of course I would rather have more. That's kind of tempting. The Spider only has 2 medium lasers. Okay. I know I'm taking a long time here, guys.
Orders.
I think quick draw is going to go first. And this is the best I feel I can do. It A, puts me in the forest, and B, I don't think they can get behind me real well. Hopefully this increases the chance of me hitting. Not great, but decent. Oh, I don't have enough morale? Oh, yeah, wait. I really don't have enough morale? Oh, that bums me out. I thought I had enough. Well, normal attack. My only problem with the normal attack, I mean, he's only got 70, but, and that is the most hit location, but my chances aren't. Yeah, well, here we go.
All weapons are go.
This is where my, well, I see some misses already, and we did not destroy anything. Okay, folks, I guess you guys are going to have to make up the difference.
Yes, Commander.
Well, good thing, huh? What happens if I fire at you? Commando. I'd really like a better chance. Why is it so hard to hit you from here? Don't know why it's so hard to hit. Maybe it's through all the trees. This would be a better shot. I mean, I'm trying to fire PPC and an LRM, which are long-range weapons, so... Well, now I can fire medium laser to boot if I wanted. Sure. They could... Nope. Dang it. Bugger. Again, we performed some criticals on his center. EG. I'm going to need some help here, apparently. Is that the closest? Well, you get cover if you do this. Why this guy is so tough to hit, but apparently he's just tough to hit. Okay. Yep. Cross your fingers. That looked good. Very nice. Very nice. Definitely had to use more of our guys, and I feel like that quick draw is in sort of a position where I would rather him be slightly somewhere else, but that's okay. Now, if I move here, yeah, that's good. So I'm going to move forward, which will retain a lot of heat. I'll be in trees, and I'll be able to brace. I'm sorry, retain, I mean like it won't be very costly to our heat. Looks like our morale with that kill went up enough for the next precision shot, which is good. I'm waiting any moment now to hear about the reinforcements, because that's how I am. Okay, good. So the good thing about that is he moved, so he got to evasive bonuses, but he's not bulwarked. So that's fabulous for us. Locust didn't move very far either. I'm okay with that. Okay.
I'm showing minor damage.
Okay. Fair enough. Reserving.
Waiting for the shot.
So what? Oh, yeah, the Locust didn't get any. Unfortunately, again, heat. Right? Heat's our issue as always. So I'm going to actually. I think I'm going to split the fire on these guys rather than. And I'm going to have them go first, so that they can at least hit the Locust some, and that's how we'll remove the 2 evasive bonuses.
Commander.
So EG, you will be our first. And let's make sure we can fire both. This looks... Get down. How about there? What do you like? I mean, I could jump over to here. Nah, let's do it this way. All fair. Multi-target. Both our friends. So, we're going to waste the LRMs on Alpha, but we're going to change all our heavy hitters to Bravo, because he's right there, no evasive bonuses. Let's pelt him some.
Engaging multiple targets.
Very nice. Left arm, left torso. Again, locusts are basically aluminum foil weapons platforms.
Ready for orders.
Okay, so now we actually could probably fire right from where we are. If I do this and this. Chances are not hot, but again, we're going to switch that to the Bravo. We'll fire the medium laser at Alpha. That's fine. We're just getting rid of the evasive bonus. Ooh. You know what? We're going to fire the medium laser. Okay, one location. So that's what we're going with. Okay.
Engaging multiple targets.
So the evasive bonus is gone on the spider. And the locust is dead. Very nice.
Hostile eliminated.
Okay, you know whose turn it is. That's right, sir.
Yes, Commander.
Decker, my friend. Okay, so you can get down there. That's for sure. And we could pull back now. You know what? Well, yeah. Let's get down and in his face. Okay. I need you to do a precision strike on Mr. Spider. We're going to aim again for the center. Now, as you can see, we have a heat issue here, so we're going to have to take one thing off. Probably be that, and that's fine. We're going to fire everything, even though he's got, what, 76? You know, may or may not happen.
Roger that.
Ooh, that looks pretty good. A lot of stuff in that center. Very nice, very nice.
Down.
Now, does this auto-extract us?
Mission
Yep.
successful.
Okay, so no reinforcements. Beautiful job. Yes, they were all lights, but well executed. So we got some pay. Again, this was a planetary government, so we don't really gain rep. It's not one of the actual like major houses. 1200 XP. That's pretty dang good. We're pretty happy with that, and of course, no internal structure damage. You know, not real thrilled with the choices we got, but the joy is we have 2 of 3 of the Spider, we have 2 of 3 of this Commando 1B, so we can finish both of these off if we, you know, so that we could actually sell them. These aren't, you know, not really interested in any of that, so we'll get some random parts anyway. So they're good. That was pretty good too. So we got some jump jets. Can always use them. SRM ammo. Never know. Oh, we got a large laser to boot. Very well. So let's easily paid for itself. Paid for a month's operating cost. We didn't take a head hit, so no pilot injury. Well worth the extra day on the planet. And apparently I got some kind of achievement. So the Spider, again, most of the time for these mechs, we're just putting them in storage because we're sitting on enough money. I don't feel like, oh, I got to sell them. So I just, and storage is apparently pretty unlimited. So same with the Commando. I wouldn't want to have to bring either one of those if I didn't. We started with the Spider, if you remember, way back early. That was one of our original mechs in our little squad or lance. So let's take a quick look around as we always do. First, mech wires, spend XP potentially. So Behemoth is up to 2100. He is currently gathering because he's moving up the tree.
Ready for orders.
Oh, excitement, excitement. So Decker is the first one to reach Master Tactician. Not everybody's going to have this, but a number of people will. So what this allows him to do is he will move at 1 initiative higher than the mech type he normally is, you know, that he's in. So he's currently in a medium. So he will actually move at initiative 2 like a light, which is super, super awesome. We won't always be taking advantage because we reserve and we push ourselves down the tree. Where it's really going to come in handy is being able to move, quote, 2 turns in a row. So in the example, we'll be fighting, we'll reserve so we go last in a round. And then, so we'll move fire, you know, last in the round or whatever. And then the next turn, though, because he's got such a high initiative, he'll be able to move again, whether it's retreating or attacking again. We'll be able to execute that. And so that's where it's going to really come in handy. So we're going to get that. As an option for right now, if I wanted to, I could shift him into
Training confirmed, Commander.
I could shift him into the heavy that glitches in, and he would move the same. You know how sometimes they'd all move together because they'd all be, quote, mediums or 3 initiative. You know, I've got that completely wrong. They'd be all 2 initiative. 3 is the got that wrong? I have got that wrong. Jeez. 4 is for lights. Anyway, you get the drift. My explanation was fine. The number I was calling out was incorrect. It looks like EG also will be able to get tactician. So this was a question to make sure of this in my mind, whether I was going up to breaching shot with him or whether I was going to go here. And I believe I was going to go here. Glitch will definitely be a breaching shot person because they've got this tree. Yep, so that's fine. Okay. So we got 2 people who have achieved that
I hear
that
ya.
particular master tactician skill. You're looking pretty good too. I did move them up because I'm looking for the indirect and the called shot bonuses, but I think I'm also going to start to move them up the tree here, so that A, they hit better and we eventually get to breaching.
Training complete.
And that's fine. Medusa sat this one out. So I doubt we're going to look at the mechs because we're not going to do any refits, but let's check the store. I don't think the store changes till the month. So just take a quick look. Yeah, the small laser and the SRM2 is still there. Okay, let's take a look at the contracts. Usually they don't change again, I think, until the month. So, yep, we see the payroll seizure, and we see this, which was the escort that I'm avoiding like the plague, maybe. And then we have the recovery desert, which we've never done. So, in the next episode, we'll have those 2 to think about, and we'll probably do one of them. One's much better pay, slightly different in skulls, and we'll see how it goes. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that, us pummeling those poor lights, and I just want to say thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.